All right, you guys, today we're going to review the Lark A1 from HollyLand Technologies mics, and I'm very excited. Let's start with the pricing. The pricing was actually like $69, which I thought was pretty decent for everything that you're going to get, right? So, I don't know what that is. Great. And I'm going to show you this. Look at that. The size is pretty great. And I'm trying to become an influencer, so of course I'm gonna need a reliable mic. Of course, look at that thing, slick, two receivers, two mics, and so you have the Type C receiver, boom, which is the one I'm currently using right now, and then for my phone, yes, I have an old phone. You have the Lightning port one, and we're gonna look at the little mics. Look at that cute little thing, cute innocent mic. Look at that. Compared to my nails, it's freaking small. And that's something I love because I don't want people to be like, oh, look at this guy with the mic. And look at the magnet. Look at the magnet. Look at that. You see that? Boom. One more time, please. Boom. You see that? So it's actually pretty cool. Even the charging case, it's actually magnetic, so they're not going to fall off. And aesthetically, it's actually pretty good. And you can take it anywhere you want. It's pretty small, too. Boom. So we're gonna take a little tour to the pool area. So, all right, boom. So, yep. Let's see how it sounds. The Lark A1 from HollyLand. It's pretty amazing. For the price, it's actually pretty good. I think it was like $69. I was thinking about investing in like a DJI or something like that, but after watching the reviews, I was like, that is actually pretty darn good. The sound is actually pretty decent. Right now I'm using the first settings or whatever. You see the blue light. Hopefully you can see that. Let me see right here. All right, it's a blue light. I've heard a lot of people saying that they're having issues because they don't like the LED light. I have no issue with it at all. I think it's pretty cool. And like I said, it's very small, so I got no issue with that. Right now, like I said, this is the first setting, and you tell me how it sounds. I'm actually outside, and like I said, first setting, no, it doesn't have like the, what is it, noise cancellation. So, you're probably going to hear a couple of things in the background, like the fountain and the pool, and we're going to test it out once we do the noise cancellation to see how good it is. I've heard people say they prefer this setting because it doesn't sound as robotic, the voice. This is actually my first time trying it out, so I'm actually pretty excited to watch how it actually sounds later on, or hear how it sounds. Hear how it sounds. Yes, okay, cool. So yeah, boom. Now I'm gonna put the noise cancellation on to see how it actually picks it up. I'm actually gonna go towards the fountain real quick to see if you can hear it. I'm actually gonna sit right beside the fountain. Look at this fountain right there. All right, so let's see. I'm gonna keep it on. All right, let's just one tap and then you got noise cancellation. So let's do it. It actually goes, you'll know because from blue it'll go to green, the light. Hopefully you can see the light. Yeah, you can see a little bit. All right, let's try it out. All right, it's blinking green. Hopefully you can see that. And we got the noise cancellation. Personally, I'm not a big fan of noise cancellation when it comes to like blogging and stuff, because it does sound a little bit robotic, but this is the first time trying it out. So it might work if you're let's say in a city, there's too much like background noise and you're just talking. So I think in that type of setting, I think it might work. But if you're just blogging around like your neighborhood or something like that, or in your house, I don't think you'll need this. But it does feel nice if you have it, because in a different setting it might work. But yeah,